want me to wake up, but I'm strangled in my sleep. You want me to shake off, but in my dreams I found relief. You want me to wake up, but I've been out for so long. Got plugs in my ears, got plugs in my soul.
I want you to wake up, but you struggle in your sleep.
Well, I tell you, last night that was some good sleep. It got down to about 45 degrees. We actually turned the AC off in the pop-up. First time we've ever had to have been forced to do that. And man, that cool, I want to call it mountain air because we ain't quite in the mountains, but we're mighty close. Sure felt good out here. It's gonna be a good morning. Wasn't able to keep the fire going all night, but we got to keep back up this morning, scavenging some wood around. What you got, honey? Sticks. Getting some wood around here, saving our good firewood, just burning this old scrap stuff from the forest. Got the fire going good. Had a little waffle for breakfast. I think my parents right up there, up that way, going to cook some breakfast in a minute. They went to go get some propane. I purchased a TV just for the camper. However, we're in the boonies and we can't get it to pull up anything. Yeah, so I even bought a little antenna just up there, but you can see all those trees around. We're in the middle of nowhere, not picking up any channels. There's no Wi-Fi out here. Oh well, this will come in handy on another camping trip. At least we got one. We can keep it in the camper and use it when we do have Wi-Fi or reception. Probably pick up a DVD player for the kids. Be a good little way for them to wind down at nighttime. So Bubby throws one time and then Tata throws. Okay, Bubby, throw one blue one. Okay, Tata, you throw one. All right, Bubby, your turn. Oh, good job. All right, Tata, throw a red one.
No, Tata, he doesn't have any more.
Good job. Okay, you throw one, then Tata throws one. Go ahead. Okay, Tata, no, just throw one at a time. Just throw one at a time.
I got it here.
Good job. Do it again.
Okay.
Oh.
Almost. Hold on, let me straighten it up.
Oh.
So close.
Tata, what you got?
A block.
What'd you build?
It's a bad guy.
Bad guy?
Yeah.
What's his name?
A pink bad guy.
Pink bad guy?
Yeah.
What's he gonna do?
Right that papa.
So, in case y'all wondering, when Brooklyn finds something that she likes to cook,
Travis, I told you I didn't want to hear any lip about this today.
what are we cooking again, honey?
Y'all, chili. There's no reason why chili cannot be cooked every few weeks. It is so easy. It's good for you. Chock full of fiber, protein, no carbs. Hardly. Well, I guess the beans have carbs in them. Doesn't matter. It's an easy meal.
What are you cooking it in?
Okay, so this is exciting. A sweet lady I work with found this camping, what'd you call it, cookware set that her husband had, and she asked if I wanted it, and it is a whole set, and I was like, yeah, of course, this will be so neat. And then she gave me this little electric burner. We love the propane, but I don't like having to wait on Travis to use the propane. So this is super easy because I can do it myself, and it's like cooking at home. Another smart thing your mom told me earlier is, I showed y'all this before, this little electric thing boils water, but that collapsible bucket, she said to pour some hot water in it, like from a electric little hot water maker like this, and then add regular water to wash dishes in. I thought that's so smart. Soak our dishes in that collapsible bucket before we wash them, because it was freezing my hands last night trying to wash it with cold water. So I thought that was a good way to use it. Or you can boil water on this.
So we got the hamburger meat cooking, and then we're gonna use our little mini crock pots again.
Yes.
Chili time.
Chili time.
I want to give you guys an idea of just how big these campsites are and how nice it is to be able to pull through the entire thing. Let me show you. So here's the little road that runs through the campsites on the Equestrian circle, which is what we're on. And so we're here with number 11, I think. Yeah, number 11. So you can pull through this way, or right up there you can pull through the other way. So you can orient your camper however you want, depending on where your hookups are, your water, your electrical, depending on what side of the camper they're on. Just makes it really nice. You can put it in there however you want to. So we walk down here, nice wide path to pull through. There's some big campers in here this weekend. And back here, so we got plenty of room. Let me turn that radio down a second. We got plenty of room in here for our awning along this first little ledge. And then there's a second little, drop down area here with a picnic table. Huge area right here. We got your fire, put all your chairs, all that good stuff. And then down here, there's another little ledge. You could sit down there, put you some little tents down there. A lot of people tent camping here. The kids, they got some little tents like this for their birthday. They haven't been sleeping in them out here at night, but they like to play in them. So lots of room down there. And then, all this forest here, which is pretty clean. We've been having a good time going out there and playing. So there's so much room in these campsites. And it's nice and clean. Just couldn't be happier with how much space we have per site here. You can see looking back there, tons and tons of room. You could fit 4 or 5 vehicles in here if you needed to. So my TV experiment didn't work with the antenna, even putting it way up there on top of the pop-up. It's not finding any channels, so we're just gonna have to listen to the Dogs game on the radio. Hard to find an AM, FM radio in town anymore. Can't find the old school one, so we found this guy, which is also a kind of power box, which would come in handy. Had to rig the antenna a little bit. It's not an extendable antenna, but we attach a metal broom handle to it there, and we can get a little bit of signal there, enough to hear the dogs play later tonight. What you got, Bubby? You got the mother load? So supposedly right back here behind us, if we keep going and keep going, there's a creek. We're about to go see if we can find it.
You ready to go find this creek? With a mouthful of gummy bears.
Let's go.
You want me to wake up, but I've been out for so long.
Right here. Somebody got tired. Now I feel tired.
Did you find the creek?
Found the creek. Way down there though.
A little bit of a steep walk, but I think we can make it. What do you think?
Y'all can make it.
But you struggle in your sleep. I want you to.
So here's the creek here. I'm guessing this is what they call Hard Labor Creek. It's pretty clear. Water's pretty clear. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you can see to the bottom. It's about, I'd say 20 foot wide. It's running, you can see, look right there, you can see the leaves and stuff moving out there. It's running pretty nice. Nice little creek, only about, I'd say 75 yards from where the campsites are. Just a little stroll through the leaves there. What do you think about the creek?
It's blue and green, and you can see the creek cuts so clear, and it's just like a mirror.
What kind of animals do you think are in there?
Not shark piranhas.
You think there's fish and frogs and salamanders?
Yes, and I think there also is. I heard a grasshopper.
Okay, grasshoppers.
And I think there really is piranhas in here, and I I really think there's squids in there.
Okay.
And jellyfish.
Okay. So this is my parents' camping setup here. It's a little different layout as far as the campsite goes, but still plenty of room. Dad's been sleeping right there in the hammock because it's been nice and cool out here. Just got him a little tarp there to keep the dew from falling on him. Not right now, buddy. Up here, we see they have a little easy up, and this is their camper right here. It's like a little teardrop camper almost. Kodiak Stealth. So there's not a whole lot of room in here. It's a little different setup than a pop-up. I'll take you inside. So you can see, I think that bed folds up into a little couch. You got a little bit of cabinet area right here, a little storage area. But you really don't do anything in there but sleep. It's just a sleeping quarters, got a little window. I mean, it's handy because wherever you park it, you open the door and it's ready to go. You don't have to set up. What do you think, Abram? Bah. But it's got some nice storage right here. I'll show you the other side of it here. It comes kind of decked out like this. I think I got it somewhere in North Carolina. It's got kayak racks on the top, spare tire, all that good stuff. It's not a real big camper. Smaller than our pop-up. Just kind of convenient because you can pull it anywhere. It's got AC in it. It's got a heater in it. And I actually put the bike rack on the back of theirs this time. Yeah, and they don't have to have a special plug-in or anything. They could plug in anywhere. Doesn't have to be a certain amount of amperes. We put the bike rack on the back of theirs. You can also put a cargo rack back there. So it's a neat little setup for just a couple people. You wouldn't want to do this with a big family, but for mom and dad it works for them because they can just stick this thing anywhere they want to go. What do you think we should call our YouTube channel?
Pop-Up Life.
I think that's a great idea.
You like that? Because every day we pop them.
Pop-Up.
Oh, Tata, you like it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pop-Up.
Good deal. Abram, do you like this hammock or what?
I like it. It got hammock before I'll sleep all day.
Oh, you'll sleep all day? I'd love for you to sleep some out here.
I got free here.
How we doing, Mountain Man?
Yeah.
There we go. Are you breathing heavy? Come here. Tata,
because Papa says he is.
Tata, is Papa Weenie or Mountain Man?
Mountain Man.
Mountain Man.
Right behind us is the trading post. We've been in here more times than I'd like to admit, especially to buy firewood. But it is so cute inside, has little tiny nature toys for the kids. They have a snake in there. The workers are really helpful. They had other little extra things that you may need. It's definitely a smaller trading post, but I was really impressed by the availability of things in there. They have little snacks like s'mores, drinks, they had ice cream for the kids too. So we like going in here quite a few times. They have rubber snakes, which is Abram and Titus's favorite. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna own every rubber snake they have before we leave tomorrow. So we're gonna go in real quick, get some firewood and maybe a few more snakes.
So I always enjoy staying at a place that's got a nice map. And this will give you an idea just how huge this whole state park is. Let me kind of zoom in here. I'll show you where the two camping areas are. So here's where we are, what they call the Equestrian Loop. All those other campsites we showed you on one of the clips are right here, and these are probably, I don't know, they seem to be about 2 or 3 miles apart at least, so that gives you a scale idea of the map here. If you pan back out here, I mean, this place is huge. Big old lake here, nice beach on that lake, all these mountain biking trails here, lots and lots of stuff to do here at this place. So earlier today we were at in Madison, this little market, butcher shop, kind of fresh market deal, and they had these sausages there, these bratwursts, looked really good, and they had all these different flavors on them. And I got a couple spicy, a couple beer brats, and a couple German flavored ones, and we got those on the mini Weber there. About ready to take those up, and those are gonna be good. A hot dog bun. I'll show you what we're gonna put on them. Walk over here. You see we got the DVD player working. That's doing good at keeping the kids a little chill before bedtime. Brooklyn's got this camp crockpot chili thing figured out. We've been dipping in there. I done had me a little snack bowl myself. Got a whole nother one over here. So I'm gonna put some chili on them bratwursts, make some chili brats. Also got some of this stuff right here. Hot chow chow. It looks pretty good. I like some good chow chow. Gonna get that going on. Got the dogs here still a little over 2 hours away from kickoff. Getting fired up about it. Got the fire going on. Back over here. About to get on some supper. About to be a good, cool night out here by the campfire. Okay guys, we're back here for our official campground review of Hard Labor Creek State Park. So if you follow along with the channel, you might know this. If not, this is we're from South Georgia, so this is about a 3-hour flat drive for us. If you didn't stop, you could do it in about 3 hours.
If you got kids, you're gonna stop.
Yeah, it's up here in the boonies. Up here right near Rutledge, Georgia, but you're close, you're relatively close to Athens, Watkinsville, Madison,
Atlanta.
Several, you know, you're not about an hour away from Atlanta. There's a lot of stuff within reasonable travel distance if you did want to get out and ride around. But I would have to say, of all the spots we've been to thus far with the pop-up, this would be my favorite.
Absolutely favorite. And I think there's a lot of good reasons why. And one, I didn't know this. This is the largest state park in Georgia.
That makes sense.
So it has so much to offer. If you're a mountain biker, they have trails and trails of mountain biking. I've said this before when I was sort of walking the camera around. If you have horses, a lot of people where we are have a horse camper trailer combo, and they bring their horses. They have stables right behind us where they keep the horses, and there's like 20, 30 miles of horse trails. They don't allow you to rent horses here. They don't have horses you can rent out and ride, so you'd have to bring your own, but that would be so fun to do something like that.
I'm not a big horse guy, but
I like it. The boys really would love it. If you had small children or if you had your own horses, and especially if this is a close by trip, this would be great. It would be hard for, I don't know, you'd have to have that camper horse trailer combo to really like this part. But if it's in the summer months, they had a beach that was pretty.
I saw a beach, looked really nice.
Looked nice. They also had a boat ramp, very spread out, but in a good way. Now, Travis and I have described before that we are in the Equestrian Loop campground area. So we are a little separated from the trading post. We're like 2 miles from the trading post area and the walking trails and the other campground, which is pretty large. I want to say it's 60 sites.
Yeah, this loop we're in is only about 15 to 20, 15 sites. And these are a little more spread out than the other area.
A lot more spread out.
A lot more spread out. Now the other area is on like, some of them are right on the creek or this little slough of the pond. There's a creek back here, but you have to walk about 75 yards to get to it.
Yeah.
So those other sites are closer together. If you're going with a big group, lots of different campers, that would probably be a good thing to go. There are a lot more kids over there.
A lot more kids.
But these sites here are nice. You're spread out, wooded. I mean, lots of privacy. The
boys had a lot of places to roam and still be within eye view, and we really felt like you were roughing it camping. Like you don't feel like you're in a campground over here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we have our designated area here, but this forest behind us is just leaves on the ground. There's not like a bunch of briars or anything, and so they can run around in the woods. We can see them. Just really nice. The most room I have seen on a camp pad anywhere that we've been so far. Like we got our pop-up here, but you could easily fit 2 or 3 large tents here and just had a big group and a big old time.
And we saw a lot of people doing that on the other side, where the other campground was. You would see a camper and then a tent or two. And then we saw in a previous video, somebody said they would like to see some sites that were just for regular camping and tents. This would be great for that. We saw that. I mean, I'd say 1/3 of it.
Even within our loop here,
right?
I'm looking up here, I see a big gooseneck, then I see somebody in a tent. You know, we got our pop-up. Dad and them were here with their little teardrop. So I mean, it's not like when we were in Carabel where it's just all big campers. There's a little bit of everything here, and which is kind of nice. Yeah,
we like that. I would like to come back and stay over in the other area. I know that the campsites are a little bit smaller, but the boys, whenever we were riding over there, they saw the kids and kept asking, can we get out? Can we get out? So they really like camping because they like to play with other children. So I think they missed that a little bit, but they still had, fun with us over here, of course. For some reason, they think that they have to be the loudest. I don't. Our children are so loud. I don't know why, and it echoes out here in the woods. So that was the good thing about being over here. There's not quite as many people for them to wake up.
We're only waking up 10 people instead of 50 people.
Yeah. But I feel like over there, maybe there'd be some other loud kids.
Maybe so.
Or we may feel really bad about ourselves and all their kids be great and quiet.
It would definitely be worth trying that over there and comparing it right here. So major pluses here, as I said, the campsites are huge. They're not stacked in here. You got plenty of room. This is really, really shaded. Really
Perfect
shaded.
for pop-up.
Absolutely beautiful. It's a state park, so it's real affordable. The cost is not bad at all. The only thing, and this is not a biggie to me, because I ain't in there a whole lot, to be honest with you, when we camp. The bathroom wasn't the nicest I've ever seen.
It was pretty far away.
It's a little bit. You can ride your bike.
It's like 2 football fields away from our spot. Now there were other spots that were closer that would have been great, and we wouldn't have that issue. But it was almost to where you wanted to drive the truck up there if you were hauling both kids in tow.
Yeah, and it was. It was clean, but it wasn't. Clean. It wasn't the nicest. Small. You can tell it's been there a little while. But that was the only really negative thing I could find. There's not a whole lot. In Rutledge, the town, there's like a Jiffy store there if you didn't need to get anything.
And a Dollar General.
And a Dollar General if you need to get anything. There's not like a big grocery store around here. You'd have to go to Madison or somewhere. But
that was 16 miles. And
yeah, it wasn't far.
Carabel's like that. You know, you were pretty far off from anything like that. So that was nice.
I do think if you can't, I don't know that I want to come in the warmer months here. I think skeeters probably could be bad in here because it's so wooded and everything. But it's absolutely beautiful this time of year. Leaves are starting to fall. Leaves are on the ground. And I didn't see but 1 or 2 skeeters. The first night, once it got cool, we didn't have any problems with them.
Right.
So
I'd love to come back here for a full week. I think it would be so fun. And I know you're not big on going to Atlanta, but this would be the perfect place because it's close enough that you could go to the aquarium for one day or go to the zoo that day and then come back.
Yeah, if you just wanted to split off or go to Athens for one day.
Yeah, go to Athens. Oof.
And go downtown and walk around. There are lots of good options. So we're definitely coming back, probably trying the other camping area. So now it's time for the official review. So after thinking about our review system a little bit more, I think we don't need to go with whole numbers because then that's going to kind of box us in a little bit, and we end up with a lot of places with the same review. So we need to add decimals to it. Okay. And
there's a lot of rules clearly to this rating system.
It's evolving. We're getting better at it. So you can't ever give anything a 10 out of 10 because if you see something better, then you can't go above 10. So we're going to give this one a 9.4.
Okay. You came up with that, but I'm going to support that number.
You're good with that number?
I'm good with that number. I think I would love to come back here. I don't have really any complaints except the bathroom. I think there was so much to do. If you have not been here, you need to come. Oh, what we forgot to say, they had these great little, not villages, what's it called? Cabins. And they're building 3 or 4 new ones, and they are so nice.
Cabin? Yeah, and we
Yes.
forgot to mention, this doesn't really apply to us. They have a golf course on site if you like to golf.
Apparently beautiful.
So
really
all
nice
that
one.
good stuff. But we're going to give it a 9.4 for what we like to do.
Yep.
What pop-up life, great place to go if you got a pop-up camper. And so y'all come check this place out if you're up around this area. And it's not a far drive even from South Georgia, so you can get up here pretty easily. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed our trip up here to Hard Labor Creek. And next up, we'll be heading to Black Rock Mountain. Way
nervous about this
way
one.
high up. So we'll be going there, and we'll be sure to get some good footage from there. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Pop Up Life. Hit that bell button so you get notified every time we come out with a new video. And give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this one. We would surely appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Bye.